To be completely honest with you, I care way more about the free-to-play Dragonstones this EZA has to offer rather than the character itself. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to beat his EZA, the fastest, the best way to beat his EZA, so that way you can obtain either the medals if you want them, or the free-to-play Dragonstone and the orbs and the Kais and all the other rewards this event has to offer. So that way, whether you're saving for a banner or summoning for a banner, you have some more Dragonstone juice to do whatever the heck you'd like. And of course, to start off, we have a really quick subscriber challenge from Sensei1855. Again, this is not coming from me, this is coming from the community. I am actually enjoying this. It's you guys catching each other lacking here. So if you got the Majin Vegeta Bulge wallpaper you got caught lacking, honestly, I like it. That wallpaper is definitely a little, on the sus side of things. So listen, if that's what you're into, you got caught lacking, it is what it is, okay? Listen, no judgmental, well, not judgmental. There's no judging coming from my side, all right? But you did get caught lacking, you gotta subscribe, it is what it is. If you do not have the wallpaper, you can skip. Leave some more subscriber challenges in the comments so you can continue catching the community lacking. Let's actually hop into this video. So first things first, the thing you need to understand is that this EZA is weak to the revenge category, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the revenge category is not necessarily the greatest one, but there's definitely some team builds that you can make within the category that can still get the job done. So this is what, or this are, no, these are the leaders that this category has to offer. If you don't have AGO Bardock, you're going to have to work with either these two free-to-play units here. You don't really have to, but if you want to run the category, you do. Just in case, this Frieza comes from this Fusion Reborn story event on stage 3. You get him as well as his medals. And then when it comes to this physical metal cooler, his EZA literally just dropped a few months ago, and you can actually obtain him from the Fight 10 Billion Power Warrior story event. You obtain him as well as all of the other, free-to-play free-to-play metal cooler army characters, and then you can go ahead and awaken them, EZA them, get the job done. They're definitely a really powerful group, and that's the first thing I'm going to recommend you do, actually. When it comes to beating this EZA, I'd actually recommend running a Wicked Bloodline team first. If you summoned and pulled Golden Frieza, you can actually, what is Golden Frieza's Planetary Destruction? Let me actually look at something really quickly. Hold on. So, Planetary Destruction, LR Metal Cooler is in here. So, the free-to-play Metal Coolers wouldn't be here, which it's weird since I do think he does have that power. And then when it comes to Resurrected Warriors, not Golden Cooler, Metal Cooler should be here as well as the free-to-play Metal Cooler. Okay, so when it comes to Golden Frieza, you can run him as your lead and then run the entirety of the basically literally any other metal cooler that you want. So LR metal cooler if you have him, AGM metal cooler, any of the other free-to-play metal coolers here, because these metal coolers are actually really solid. And so it's like you can easily make a really cohesive, strong team. They're all literally supporting each other. Even a unit like this too, right? A unit like this does support Wicked Bloodline, I believe, right? Let me see here. I mean, he doesn't actually necessarily support, but what he is doing is getting stronger when you do have other Wicked Bloodline category characters attacking in the same turn. So you can definitely get that done. But I will say, if you do have LR Metal Cooler, you might as well just run him as your leader, because he is the 200% lead to Wicked Bloodline. So of course, when it comes to Wicked Bloodline, you have access to every Frieza here. You have LR Metal Cooler, you have the Age of Metal Cooler, all of these Friezas here. You have, these Friezas aren't actually on the category, but you get the point, right? Besides this one. Actually, is the in Frieza? Yeah, he's not. No, he's okay. Yeah, he's not there. But yeah, so you get the point, right? The first team I'd recommend is running again, Wicked Bloodline team. If you don't have LR Metal Cooler or even Golden Frieza, you could actually run this free-to-play Metal Cooler before his EZA. He does have 3 keys, 70% to stats, but he is getting his EZA during the celebration, so maybe you can wait. Maybe you can EZA him first, right? And then after you EZA him first, then you can run him with his new leader skill, and then run him with all the other Metal Cooler army units. So just keep that in mind. Hold on, I have a lot of tabs open. I just opened really quick. Let me just go ahead and delete this one too. Okay, so that's that side of things. Okay, I personally still would recommend running. I think Wicked Bloodline is probably the easiest way to tackle this EZA, to be honest with you. Now, if you don't want to run Wicked Bloodline, then you're gonna be a little bit in a gray area, because the physical is obviously the category, or sorry, the typing that you want to run the most, and it's like this, the physical typing isn't necessarily the greatest of all time, but I will say, if you don't want to run Wicked Blood, I don't really have that as an option, I recommend using Hybrid Saiyans, okay? Now, honestly, I wish that they put a unit like this on Hybrid Saiyans as well as maybe like Earthlings, to be honest with you, just to have an extra option, right? But anyways, when it comes to Hybrid Saiyans, you do have this character right here, who will be the lead, the EZA lead for Hybrid Saiyans, and of course, he is giving all allies the defense plus 50%. So it's like you're going to be able, I think, to get a really nice defensive buff with a lot of other really nice defensive characters. Like, oh, I don't know, Tech Ultimate Gohan is on here. You have this stacking, you know, Trunks. But again, running Tech could be a little bit of a gray area, because remember, the EZA character we're fighting here is an Int Goku. And he also, let me actually make sure you guys see this. Okay, yeah. Additional damage reduction of 80% against Tech. So if you do bring a character, right, like let's say, you know, this Tech Golden Frieza, for example, a great option, by the way. He will reduce a lot of damage, but he won't take damage. He will reduce a lot of damage, but he won't do damage. Same thing for this Tech, you know, Frieza, or Metal Cooler there as well. So Tech Ultimate Gohan literally just becomes a unit who's going to tank, not necessarily do damage. But again, if you do run hybrids, you could technically run these two. They're not really that great, to be honest with you, but still definitely an option. You can run this Trunks, honestly. You know, you can run this LR EZA Trunks. As you guys can clearly see here, this is not a great team. When you start getting away from things like Wicked Bloodline, you do tend to enter an area where it's like, let me actually open up you as well. Okay, never mind. So you do enter, you know, a little area where things aren't really going to go your way. But again, Hybrid Saiyan, as you guys can see, there's literally a lot of Gohans in all of these. So Hybrid Saiyans could definitely be another decent option for you to run. And then if you don't want to run that, I would honestly just recommend running Extreme Class, right? So maybe, again, like the Metal Cooler Army as your leader. Maybe even LR Cell, right, as your lead, because he does have an Extreme Class. What is it? Oh, I mean, without his EZA, honestly, because we don't have his EZA yet. The 3 key and 120% could come in pretty clutch for Extreme Class. And then when you do that, you can, again, run LR Metal Cooler if you don't want to run up the free-to-play army. Or use any of these, literally run Hatchek if you can. Golden Frieza, not Golden Frieza, Mecha Frieza if you can. Literally, maybe even Garlic Jr., because Garlic Jr. is supporting Extreme Class as well, with 3 key and 40% to stats, so he can definitely get the job done in there in terms of, you know, supporting. Maybe even AGL Toa, who's also supporting Extreme Class, right? But maybe STR Broly if you really want to run Broly in there, the Tech Broly. Like, there's so many, there's not really great options here, but the 3 prevalent teams are 1 Wicked Bloodline, 2 Hybrid Saiyans, or 3 just a random Extreme Class build. And your leaders, again, for an Extreme Class team are going to be pretty much the Golden Cooler. Now keep calling Golden Cooler, Int Metal Cooler, or you know, LR Cell there. So yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the team building side of things. Now there's also some extra missions here. If I go to missions, you will see it says win the Extreme Z battle within 1 minute and 40 seconds at level 10 or higher. So you're going to really need a lot of physical units if you want to blast through that guy, the character. 2 minutes at level 20 or higher. And then win the Extreme Z battle at level 20 or higher with a character from the Revenge category on your team. So you're going to need to run one of these units here to be able to obtain this last Dragon Stone. Not really the craziest of all time, but if you want to obtain 34 Dragon Stones, so literally 30 from the EZA plus 4 from the missions, you're going to want to, you know, read and take all of these missions into consideration. So these are the total rewards: 30 Dragon Stones plus the 4 here, which equals 34 in total. Then we do have a lot of this is actually more orbs than I think we usually get, and then plus 11 int Kais as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you. I'm going to drop this, I believe, the day after I'm recording it, just to give you a little you know, a little time before the easy act. When this video drops, it should be out a little bit before the EZA itself is announced or even comes out. So hopefully it gives you a decent amount of time to grind anything you need to grind, and that way you can prepare for this EZA. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me some time out of your day today, and hopefully you have a great rest of yours. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and peace.